You ever think about birds? Birds are cool, they fly and stuff. But what if we took that bird, put it on a TV, and then forgot what it was? I think I know what I'm gonna do for the next 5 minutes. Banjo-Kazooie, one of the greatest games of all time. In my opinion, of course. Unfortunately, if you came here for an in-depth review of the game where I gush about all of its glory, you're out of luck. Instead, I'm choosing to answer a question I have regarding the lore of Banjo-Kazooie. That question being, well, what the hell is Kazooie? Well, I mean, that's not a very hard question to answer. She's a bird! And yeah, that's right, but I want to go a bit further beyond. Looking at Banjo, you can automatically determine that he's a bear. But once you look at some of his more unique features, you can also come to the conclusion that he's a grizzly bear, or a brown bear. Wait, hold on, is that right? Oh, okay, so I'm really only half right, but anyways. You can easily determine that Banjo is a brown bear, but now looking at Kazooie, well, it's a bit harder to tell what species of bird she is. I think this is no doubt thanks to how many different species of birds there are in the world, but I still think it would be cool to find out what species she is. Well, I mean, this shouldn't be too hard to answer, just Google a question and... Son of a bitch. Yeah, so Kazooie is a red-crested breegull. A fictional bird. I mean, yeah, I guess I got what I wanted, but this just kinda rubs me the wrong way. I don't know why, but the dev team choosing to make Kazooie a fictional bird just seems a little lazy to me. It's hard to describe. It just feels like they want to commit to using real animals, but they don't want to do any actual research to find out what bird will be right for Kazooie. Like here, let me put it this way. Sonic the Hedgehog, Gex the Gecko, Conker the Squirrel, Crash Bandicoot. All of these characters determine what type of animal they are from the get-go. Like it's not Conker the Rodent or Gex the Lizard, they're specifically giving you the type of animal. Even a character like Spyro, where even though he's based off a fictional character, the dev team decided just to say f*** it and go all in and not do this half-ass in-between where they pick a real animal but make the species fictional. I don't know, am I bitching about this too much? Do I care too much about 3D platformer lore? This just gets under my skin a little and I don't know why. Well, screw it I guess. If the devs didn't want to give Kazooie a real bird species, then I will. Going back to Banjo, we can determine that his species is a Malayan sun bear, or a honey bear.
Man, what the hell even is a honey bear anyway?
Oh my god, that's what he looks like? On average, male honey bears are about 5 feet in length, or about 1.5 meters. And looking at Kazooie, it's fairly obvious that she's shorter than Banjo. So assuming Banjo is 5 feet tall, that would make Kazooie roughly 4.3 feet, if we're counting the tufts of hair on her as a part of her height. If not, then she's only about 3 feet. So now all we need to do is find a species of bird that is red and has to be between 3 to 4 feet tall. This ain't it, Chief. So, when Googling the question, the only results are for cardinals, which can only grow 7 to 9 inches tall. Even simplifying the question twice, I still didn't get what I'm looking for. Okay, this is just hitting me now. The reason for the dev team making up a fake bird species for Kazooie is because that's the only way they could make her character work. I mean, there's no way in hell a cardinal can carry a 5-foot tall bear, even in a cartoony setting like this. But making her a red, colorful bird just makes her design so much more memorable. So the perfect conclusion? Make up a species. I mean, who really cares about what species Kazooie is, right? I do. You know how much time I just wasted while doing all that research? A collective 10 minutes, aka time I'm never getting back. So I'm angry. I never want to think about birds ever again. Her colors were so pretty, I couldn't help it.